Okay, here's the rest of that. And this is the other thing I have to say is this. God has called you to be whoever you are, to do whatever it is He's called you to do. Regardless of all the other extra stuff that people try and put on you, all the extra requirements and qualifications and all this, God is real simple in what He asks of you. He's already paid the price for you. So it's not unreasonable anything that He asks of you. The price has been paid. So when people try and say, well, you've got to pay X amount of dollars for you to be allowed to do anything, you need to discuss that with God. That's your real boss. That's who really signs your checks. All this other stuff, all this extra, that's exactly what it is. It's extra. And there are a lot of leaders that take young preachers and just young people, period, that have a desire to help folks, and they put extra weight on them. Y'all killing them. And then you get mad when they walk away from the church and they go into another arena and become successful doing what they wanted to do for the church, but they end up doing it for the world. But you get mad because you're like, see, I knew you wasn't real. See, I knew you wasn't dedicated. Yeah, they was. They was dedicated and they was real. But you can't take somebody that's not seasoned, somebody that hasn't been tried in the fire for a while, and throw them out there in 50 feet of water and they just learned how to swim. You can't expect them to know how to swim and get it all at one time. You didn't get it all at one time when you were called. You made mistakes. You got scared. You second guessed yourself. Everything that the person that is called behind you is doing, you did. But it seems like because you are where you are, you want to forget all about all the things that the other person went through. And it's picking and choosing who you want to have to be a minister underneath you. That ain't your job. That ain't your call. God chooses who He chooses, and He places them where He places them. Now, God will move them if you mistreat them, but there's a consequence for that too. This is the last thing right here. We want to pick our buddies to be with us in leadership. We want to pick us a yes man and a yes woman sometimes to be our right hand or our left hand. That ain't never good. You don't never want to get somebody that's going to touch and agree with everything you do. You want somebody that's going to argue with you sometimes, somebody that's going to disagree with you sometimes, somebody that ain't going to always see things the way you see them, somebody that's going to go to seek God's guidance in everything that they do and be like, well, did we pray about this? What did God say about it? You want somebody like that in your corner. You don't want somebody to just automatically, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And I said that was the last thing, but this ties into it. No angel of the house has absolute control over a church. All churches, when they're created, has doctrine, has a bylaws, have rules, have things that have been written up. Anybody that is a congregant of any church, you need to learn those things. You need to find out what they are, and you need to make sure that you have great knowledge of them, because somewhere down the line you may need to utilize those things. Be knowledgeable of the church that you go to. Don't just go to church just to be going to church. Learn some things about the structure of your church while you're there. All right? God bless. Enjoy your day. If some of y'all mad at me, just be mad. Stay mad. You ain't been talking to me. Don't start talking to me now. But I still love you. Peace out. I'm on my way to church. I'm almost there. Later.